Okay, so for Polars, this is video 2. Excuse me, video 2. Okay, overlapping polars, P-O. This is the O for overlapping. Student question: by observing the overlap, determine which letter which ball is closest. So which ball is closest by the overlapping? Well, the one, it can't be this one because it's behind this one. It can't be this one because it's behind these 3. It can't be this one because it's behind this one and this one. This one's way in the background. You can't even see, you can only see a few of its edges. This one you can see all of its edges. It's right out in front. So C is the closest ball on this page. Okay, what you're going to do as an assignment is you're going to make jelly beans. You're going to have them all overlapping, and you're going to make one on the top. Okay, so one's going to be on the top. So you start with that. You can start with that one. Let's start with that one right here. Okay. Okay, there's my first jelly bean, and it's on the top. So what that means is I'm going to have to crop out parts of all the other jelly beans. So even if it's just a little part. So we'll take and we'll make this jelly bean behind that jelly bean. Okay. And maybe we'll have, let's see, a jelly bean coming out like this. And then it goes behind there. And then maybe a jelly bean coming out from here. It's still behind there. It's right here, it's cut off. Okay. We can make a partial jelly bean that's way behind. We can make another partial jelly bean that's behind like that. And on and on and on and on. But we don't ever show the whole jelly bean. It's cut off. That goes behind here. Okay, so then you're going to take, and I suggest you decide where you want your light to come in. See how they have their light is sort of in the center. It must be going straight down. The light must be going straight down onto the balls. Now you can have that. You can have them straight down the center. Or you can have the light coming from the side, like over here. That's your decision. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my light coming this direction, coming from this side, and so I'm going to put some white on this side, and then my green jelly bean. As I get to the edge here, my light is coming from this way. I'm going to have it get lighter. And see where I left my white, where I put my white first, that's going to keep my color pencil from making it dark, okay? But you got to do it with the pressure of your hand also. And I want the edges, because it's going to go down and in. It's rounded. The edges should be a little darker. Okay. And even if you want to really add some depth to it, and make it go in, you can add a little bit of black around the side where the light isn't hitting. Not a lot, just, you know, just enough to, just to give it some depth, make it look round. And I want you to notice too that I'm not coloring in my jelly bean, like I'm not going like this, straight, or I have like lines, you know, I'm not doing that. When I'm coloring my jelly bean, I'm actually, I call it like a Brillo pad. I do like little round circles, and when I want it to be darker, I push a little harder, and I go over the spot again and again, and it adds more and more layers to the section that I want to have a darker value. I don't want to go in straight lines, because that'll make your jelly bean look flat. Anything you want to make round, you pretty much can't do straight lines. You can do rounded lines like this in the shape of the whatever you're doing, jelly bean, whether it be a brown circle, whether it be a moon, or whatever you want it to be. You can go in that direction and still get the kind of the same effect. But I like the real round motions in building up the color. It always gives a really professional look. No. Yes. Okay. So, and you can do as many colors as you would like. You could have red ones and blue ones and orange ones and purple ones, whatever you want. But I want this whole, in fact, make sure that you are making so many jelly beans that they are off the, cropping off the page. So you're filling this whole page. And I would do that first. I would probably do that first. Fill the whole page with jelly beans. All different sizes. All different directions. And making sure I go off the page. And cropping out. This could be a blue jelly bean behind this one. But you don't even see its sides. Like a turquoise jelly bean. That doesn't look very edible, but here's a brown one. Making sure my edges are darker than my center, where it actually is rounded. The rounded part that contours up towards the light will be the lightest. The direction of the light's coming this way, that'll be light. Okay, so fill your page with jelly beans and overlapping and knowing what jelly beans are behind what jelly beans. And that will definitely be part of your project that you're going to have to do at the end, to show that you understand all of the skills involved in creating the illusion of depth.